So in today's video, what I want to do is show you how I personally use the Digital Maker AI app in conjunction with Claude to build almost anything online. And when I say anything, I'm specifically talking about the world of digital products. By combining these two AI tools together, you're going to be able to pretty much do everything, whether you're a complete beginner or maybe you're someone that's been in the game for a while. This video is definitely going to help you out. I'm going to show you how everything works. We're going to go through 4 crucial elements of the digital product process. Each step is as important as the next. So make sure you stick around for this entire video from start to finish, because you're definitely going to learn something that's going to give you a clearer understanding as to how to use the Digital Maker AI app alongside Claude when it comes to getting more usage out of them. Now, for those of you that's not sure of exactly what Digital Maker AI is, by now you should. It's one of the best tools in my personal opinion when it comes to building digital products. To find it, you're going to be able to click the link in my description down below. And for full transparency, this is an app that I built myself. I made sure that all of the coding is centered around the experiences and the knowledge that I've personally had and that I've seen other people go through, so that you're going to be able to get the best results when it comes to being able to create digital products in minutes and not months. The sign up process is pretty straightforward. You just need to click on get started, enter your name, your email, and your ideal password, and click on create free account. And from there, it's going to take you to a similar interface that looks like this. So once you get to this point, you're going to also need to go over to Claude if this is the AI tool that you want to use. A lot of the things that I'm going to show you, you're going to be able to also do with ChatGPT, Google Gemini. But I'm only using Claude in today's video because this is the AI tool that I've been using a lot recently, and it works well with this specific process. But just to quickly give you an overview as to what we're going to be doing today, so that everyone that's watching is on the exact same page, I'm going to take you through these 4 different steps. With each of these different steps, if you're able to do it accurately with what I'm going to show you today, you're going to be able to be in a great position when it comes to selling your digital products. So we're going to start off with step 1, which is going to be the planning phase. When it comes to starting any type of business online, whether it's an Amazon FBA business, dropshipping business, whatever it is, you always need to make sure that you've got some sort of blueprint that you're going to be able to follow. And the best type of blueprint is going to be one that's going to be custom to the type of business that you're looking to build and the specifics of exactly what you're trying to do. And this is where Claude comes in, because what you can do is come back over to Digital Maker AI. You can click into it just like this. And as you can see, you're going to be able to use Claude when it comes to building out your business blueprint, where it's going to be able to help you plan your entire business structure, your strategy, and your execution plan. And many of you that are watching have probably seen a similar process to this if you're a returning viewer on my channel. But certain things have changed in this entire system, and I'm going to point out some important details that you need to know. But for those of you that are new to this and you've never seen it, it's going to take you through a series of different questions. As we can see, it's going to be 7 multiple choice questions. The initial one is going to be, what type of digital product do you want to make? There's countless different options that you can choose from. We've got things like info products, ebooks, video courses, Notion templates, interactive workbooks. The list goes on and on. But to keep this video simple and straightforward, I'm just going to go with spreadsheets. What's my skill level? For the sake of this video, I'm just going to go with beginner. I'm going to say that I want to generate income. What type of niche do I have knowledge in? I'm going to say that I want these spreadsheets to be centered around investing and finance. How do I want to sell this digital product? I'm going to say through my own website. What color scheme do I want? Let's go with minimal and modern. And how do I plan to promote this digital product? I'm going to say I want to do it using paid ads. Once you've completed all these questions, all you need to do is click on generate prompt. And what it's going to do from there is come back with this custom prompt that you're going to be able to copy just like this, and then head back over to Claude. Simply paste it in there just like that. And when it comes to the model that you're going to use, you can either use Sonnet 4.6 or Opus 4.6. I tend to leave it on Opus 4.6, even though I know I'm limiting my amount of usage, but you can go with Sonnet 4.6 and it's going to be able to do a good job. And just click on enter. And what it should do is come back with something that looks similar to this. So I'm just going to make it full screen so that we can get a better look. Okay, there we go. So this is much better. So as you guys can see, initially what it's going to do is come back with a dashboard. And on this dashboard, it's going to give us a 12-month revenue projection. So all you need to do is just enter the price that you're going to be selling your digital product for. I'm going to leave it on, let's say $17. Let's say if I get daily website traffic of around 500 and I keep the conversion rate at 2%, it's going to let me know what the monthly revenue is going to be for this particular digital product, as well as the annual revenue. So yeah, this is really interesting to use and just play around with to see exactly what the potential could be. It's also going to come back with the product titles as well as the high success niches based on the entries that you put into Digital Maker AI. So it's letting me know that if I did want to sell spreadsheets, I'm going to be able to maybe see success with any one of these. So we can see that one of the top high success niches is going to be savings trackers. So if we just go over to Google Trends, yeah, so savings trackers seems to be doing really well for whatever reason. We can see that ever since 2016, 2019, even 2020, no one really cared about these, but ever since 2025 and even in 2026, more and more people have gone onto Google to search for these. So for the sake of this video, this is the niche that I'm going to focus on. It's going to come back with some competitors as well that you can check out. So as you can see, there's all of these different sellers. If I just click into this one over here, this is really helpful because what you can do is go into any one of these different sellers within your niche. Just take a look at exactly what they've done with their site when it comes to building it up, all of the different products that they're selling, how they've structured things, and how you can maybe replicate them. Because what you can do once you've found a competitor that you do want to replicate is go back over to Digital Maker AI, click into the competitor analyzer tab, paste the URL of the site in there just like that, and then click on analyze. And what Digital Maker AI is going to do is come back with a lot of useful data. As you can see, the estimated traffic. You can also see the amount of products they've got listed, as well as the estimated revenue based on the traffic numbers. So yeah, this is definitely something I've done over the years with all of the different businesses that I've ran when it comes to knowing if it's worth replicating a particular business model or not. So yeah, these are the type of things that you're going to be able to do with this blueprint. Bear in mind that it's going to be custom to the product that you want to sell in the way that you want to do it. So I've also got some business name ideas as well, some blog title ideas, organic content ideas, paid ad ideas, and a step-by-step checklist, as well as all of the resources when it comes to making this happen. But once you've now gone through the planning phase, this now brings me on to the second step, which is to start the process of actually building your product. And as you guys already know, you can of course use Digital Maker AI when it comes to helping you do this, because right here, there's a new feature that's been added that many of you probably haven't seen yet, which is this Digital Maker tab, where you're going to be able to generate either an AI spreadsheet or an AI ebook. Different digital products are going to be added to this. For example, planners. We're also going to have Notion templates as well as web applications. So make sure that you keep an eye on it. But for now, what I'm going to do is just click into this one. And for it to get an idea of exactly what you're trying to build, it's going to take you through a couple different questions. One of the first ones is, what is the main purpose of this product? I'm going to say to help people keep track of their savings. Remember, on Google Trends, we saw that it was doing well. So I'm going to click on continue. Is there going to be any specific features that I want in this? I'm going to say, of course, formulas, drop down menus, as well as pie charts. Click on continue. And I'm going to say that it's mainly going to be for personal use, because I'm going to be targeting individuals that want to use it when it comes to being able to track their savings. And just like that, as you can see, it's now starting the process of building out this entire spreadsheet. So I'm going to wait for it to be done. And as soon as it has finished, I'm going to be back ASAP and show you exactly what it came back with. And just like that, guys, as you can see, the spreadsheet has now been completed. So let's click on download file and open it up. Okay, perfect. So here we go, guys. This is the spreadsheet that it was able to come back with. We can see all of the different months over here throughout the entire year. We can also see that it's come back with the dashboard as well, where it's going to have the summary of everything, as well as the how to use page for anyone that's not familiar as to how they're going to be able to use it to track their finances. And I do want to remind you guys that I'm only using spreadsheets as an example. Yes, they sell really well. Yes, people are making a decent amount of income from them, but there's so many different digital products that you're going to be able to use throughout this entire process that I'm showing you. So by no means am I saying that straight after watching this video, you need to go away and start selling spreadsheets. You can do so if you want, but there's so many different options that are out there. But now that you've got an idea of exactly how to build your digital product using Claude, because within the blueprint, there's going to be the resources section that's going to have all of the prompts that you're going to be able to copy and paste directly into Digital Maker AI. The next part of this process is going to be to start building out your website. And one of the ways that you can build your website is to come over here to the resources and prompt section, and you're going to see all of the instructions that you need to take. So as you can see, you're going to be able to click directly into the website builder. But if you're already logged into your account and you want to be able to find it, you're going to see it on the left-hand side over here. So you can just click into it just like that, and it's going to take you to a similar page that looks like this. And for those of you that's not really sure of exactly what this is, the way that it works is really simple. All you need to do is just enter a couple sentences or even one sentence explaining exactly what you do and what you sell. So in my case, I may want to type in something like, I sell saving spreadsheets within the personal finance niche. and then click on continue. From there, what you need to do is register for a Shopify account. Now, the good thing about Shopify is that you only need to pay $1 when it comes to using it. All of the instructions as to what you need to do is going to be on this page. Sign up and then activate your basic account. So just click directly into this link. And then what it's going to do is just take you through a couple different steps that you need to complete when it comes to activating your account. So the first thing is you're going to be able to sign up for completely free, because it does come with a 3-day trial before you need to pay the $1. But I would recommend that you just pay the $1 initially so that you can gain access to your custom built store. So I'm just going to input my email and then go over to the next step. Okay, so it's going to be over here where you need to make payment. You can either use PayPal, GPay, or you could just use your credit card directly in Shopify. So that's going to be either a debit card as well. So I'm just going to do that right now and then click on subscribe for $1 USD. Okay, perfect. So the payment's gone through and I'm now subscribed. So the next thing that I need to do is select which plan I want to go with. So 99% of you watching this video is going to need the basic plan. Even when you start selling, you start growing and you start scaling, this is the one that you're going to use. So you just need to click on try basic. And what Shopify is then going to do is take you through a couple different questions when it comes to understanding what type of business you want to build. You can go through it, select the options, but for now I'm going to click on skip customize setup. And here we go. This is the next page that you're going to see. This is where it's going to take you. And from here, you can make any adjustments that you want to make. So initially what I'm going to do is change the store name to the one that we decided on. So I'm just going to go back over to the blueprint. I'm going to click on domain names. And then what I'm going to do is click into this one. Let me just copy it, double check and make sure that it's available on GoDaddy. Okay, so it is available. And as you can see, it's only going to cost 1 penny when it comes to securing it. And right there, the name of the store has been added, and literally it's just going to be a case of customizing your store as well as adding your first product. But we're just going to go back over to the website builder and complete the process. We're going to tick this, let it know that we've activated our basic plan. And we're also going to confirm that our account is ready and then click on generate my store theme. And what Digital Maker AI is then going to do is now build out everything and also make sure that it's custom to the store that you're looking to run. Okay, perfect. So that's now completed. And all you need to do if you're following along is just click on download theme zip. Go back over to Shopify. You're going to click on online store. You're going to click into import theme and then click on upload zip file. Then drag and drop or upload the file that Digital Maker AI just gave you and then click on upload. And what should then happen is that you should see the theme now added in there just like that. So what you can do is click on publish. It's going to show you what it's going to look like on both desktop as well as mobile phone. So you're just going to click on publish once again. And if I just click on preview, we're going to be able to see exactly what the store looks like. And here we go. So the site has now been customized. Everything is ready for me to start selling. Of course, there's going to be some changes that I need to make to this, e.g. uploading or making adjustments to the placeholder text, the address, the phone number, as well as the email. I would also advise that you update the logo as well and put something a bit more custom. You can use something like Digital Maker AI when it comes to doing this as well. On the left hand side, if I just click on image maker, as you can see, we've got all of these different options. If you just click on logo design and just go through all of the different questions when it comes to telling it what your brand is, what type of logo you want to make. Because what it's then going to do is come back with different options that you're going to be able to choose from. So if I wanted to go with this one, I'm going to be able to click into it and download it and then click on header, come over here to where it says logo. And I'm going to be able to now upload it by clicking on select. And there we go. The logo has now been updated. And again, guys, there's going to be some other things that you need to do when it comes to listing your product, making sure that you've connected a payment processor. There's a couple different things. Shopify have made it really, really easy. But if you wanted me to make an updated video, just breaking down the back end as to what goes into this, just put in the comments down below, do the Shopify back end video, and I'll be sure to get onto it ASAP. But once you're at the point where you've now built your website, you've listed your products for sale, you've sorted out the back end of your site, the next step and the final step of the process is going to be marketing. Now, one of the common questions I get all the time on this channel is, Sam, building a store is one thing, but being able to get potential customers to be aware of the store is a completely different thing. And I would say that most people tend to overcomplicate it because it comes down to two different options, whether you want to use free traffic or paid traffic. And the good thing about using a blueprint just like this that's customized to what you're selling is that it's going to give you options that you can take, whether you're looking to go down any of these different routes. So as we can see, we've got organic content ideas and we've also got paid ad ideas as well. In this case, it's letting me know that with this product that I'm thinking about selling, it would be good for me to use meta ads. And when it comes to making images or videos to promote your product, you can definitely do it yourself using a simple smartphone, maybe an editing app like Canva. There's also other tools out there like CapCut when it comes to editing videos. But for those of you that want to speed track this whole thing and you wanted to use AI, there's a way that you can once again combine Claude as well as Digital Maker AI. Because if we go over to the organic content ideas, there's all of these different options that I can choose from. And if I just click into it, it's going to give me different prompts or different ideas that I can now copy and paste and then take it over to the image maker and then click into Instagram post. Again, there's going to be around 7 different things that you need to select for the image maker to know exactly what you're doing. But right here, as you can see, one of the prompts that I got from Claude was able to make all of these different images if I just click into it. So this is definitely perfect and good enough when it comes to posting on a carousel on Instagram. And this is a process that you're going to be able to repeat over and over again. And the same thing goes when it comes to generating videos. You can now use the new AI video generator when it comes to doing this directly built into Digital Maker AI. You're just going to describe what your video is, select the duration as well as the aspect ratio, whether it's going to be for desktop or mobile phones. You could even include the actual image of the product that you're selling so that it could be showcased in the video as well. And even select an AI voiceover that's going to play and narrate the whole thing. And on the screen right now, as you can see, this is a video that I was able to make using one of the prompts from Claude. So what I'm going to do is just play all of it just so that you get an idea as to what videos you're going to be able to go away and make yourself.
Stressed about your savings? In the dark, it's tough to see. Brighten your finances with our savings tracker. Get clarity and control. Start your journey today.
And there you go, guys. That is the video that it was able to make. Of course, depending on whatever product you're selling, you're going to be able to customize the video and make whatever you want really. But I wanted to show you this one as an example. And I would say for the most part, those are the key things that you need to know when it comes to being able to start a digital product store. Of course, there's going to be some other things that you need to know throughout the process. I wanted to keep it quite simple today, but I do have more videos coming out over the next couple of days, over the next couple of weeks, when it comes to helping you understand this entire thing a lot more better. So be sure to like this video if you like this type of content. Don't forget to subscribe as well and hit the bell notification. Click the link on the screen right now if you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where I'm going to be able to expand on some other things that you need to know. This video has already helped out so many people, and I'm sure if you're able to watch it from the very start all the way to the very end, it's going to be able to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.